This video is brought to you by Elmer's Glue.
Joker has hit theaters, with Joaquin Phoenix delivering another outstanding performance. But did we really expect anything less from him? I mean, his entire career is just film after film of amazing acting. Now that Daniel Day-Lewis has retired, Joaquin Phoenix is now the greatest Methodist. Joaquin Phoenix is now the greatest method actor working today. From playing the crazy emperor in Gladiator to starring in a love story about a guy and his phone in Cher, Phoenix recreated the turbulent life of Johnny Cash in Walk the Line and depicted the darkness of vigilantism when you were never really here. The dude is even a masterclass troll that only Andy Kaufman could rival.
Can you set up the clip for us, Joaquin?
Are you kidding?
All these magnetic performances, however, beg the question, what is his greatest role? I have been debating this in my mind after seeing Joker and comparing it to his other films, but after an exhaustive examination for the past few days, I've made up my mind. It was a tough call, and can you really blame me? At first I was leaning towards his transcending performance in I'm Still Here, which was a satirical take on celebrities. I mean, getting into this role meant pulling the greatest hoax in Hollywood by convincing everyone that Joaquin Phoenix had lost his mind.
Okay, I don't have to
No,
chew the gum.
just
dude.
relax.
I won't do the gum.
It was a close call, but after seeing Joker for the second time, I can say with the fullest confidence that Brother Bear is his greatest role. That's right. Disney's 2003 animated film is simply Phoenix's best performance. Brother Bear is the first film to give us an unleashed Joaquin Phoenix and shows audiences the true range of his acting. The film, if you forgot, is a beta version of Brave and tells the tale of an Inuit hunter who kills a bear after murdering his brother, and as punishment is transformed into a bear himself. He is then forced to take care of a cub and act as a sort of brother, if you will. Phoenix fully immerses himself into the role and makes us believe that he is a guy who's been transformed into a bear.
You know about the great spirits?
If the Oscars had a best acting category, Joaquin Phoenix would have won it, no doubt. Because Phoenix is a committed method actor, he wandered the Alaskan wilderness, getting himself into the mindset of a grizzly bear. Talk about dedication. Phoenix survived on nothing but berries and the carcass remains of animals. But what Phoenix gathered from his experience, he brought into his role, and boy does it show. When watching Brother Bear, you are in absolute awe of how Phoenix loses himself into the role. You don't see the actor anymore. You only see a bear. In fact, after production, Phoenix had to see a therapist to remind himself that he is not a bear. Don't believe me? Just check out this interview with the San Francisco Gabe. He says, quote, "Don't call me a leading man. I don't care about that. I'm a leading bear. I am content." It's a shame that people overlook the cinematic masterpiece in Disney's catalog. It's a very layered film, supported by a strong script.
No, I mean I'm not a bear. I hate bears.
Well, gee, eh? You're one big beaver.
There are many subtle aspects to this movie that requires multiple viewings. In fact, it wasn't until my third viewing of this film that I realized that if you listen closely to the soundtrack, you can pick up some clues about what the film is trying to convey. For example, in the song On My Way, the lyrics are a metaphor for the journey the characters are on. But more importantly, it hints about the inner journey Joaquin Phoenix's character is going on. The line is him telling everybody he's on his way to embracing his life as a bear. And then there's the song No Way Out, where his character explains what really happened to the little bear's mother. We don't hear what they say for the majority of the conversation, but if you listen closely to the music, it feels like it's trying to signal Phoenix's guilt for murdering the cub's mother. Check it out.
Everywhere I turn, I hurt someone. Brother Bear, I let you down.
I bet you missed it on your first viewing. Brother Bear is a film that displays Joaquin Phoenix at his absolute best. And it's also the first film of him I saw back in 2003. It's a shame that he couldn't come back for the sequel though, but as of now, Brother Bear is Joaquin Phoenix's greatest performance. And I think you all agree with me. Now before I started this video, I accidentally sniffed a lot of glue, so hopefully that hasn't impacted my analysis. Join me next week where I discover why Batman and Robin is the greatest superhero movie of all time.